Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. If this is the first time seeing me, my name is Steph and I do everything mummy, makeup and clothing related in my videos. If that's something you think that you're going to be interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you get notified every time I upload. If you do like this video as well, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. In today's video, I'm going to be doing everything to do with hooded eyes. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Right, okay then, so a couple of things just before I get into it. Number one, I'm not a makeup artist. These are just things that I have learnt over the years, as I have very, very hooded eyes. I'm going to get very up close with my eyes for a while. The other thing is, as you can probably see, I've got quite a bit of blue and a slight tinge of pink across the top of my eyes. I do apologise about that. I didn't think this through when I did a makeup look earlier on today. I did a look that I posted over on my Instagram, which I will pop up here in the corner for you if you'd like to go and follow me. And I used the Morphe James Charles palette, which has pressed pigments in it, I believe, and they've kind of stained my eyelids, and that's the best I can do. But I'm hoping we can still roll with it, and I can still show you what I mean. You just have to ignore the slight blue and pink tinge to my eyes. Now I'm going to shuffle a little bit further forward so you can see my eyes. The first thing I'm actually going to start with is brows. Now, I'm not the best at brows at all, but one thing I do with my brows is not make them too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the good side on this side and the bad side on this side. So if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking into the mirror, because I can't do it looking forward. But so I'm rambling now. I'll go across and like this, follow the natural curve of my eyebrow, and then end around here. That was terrible, but so the tail ends here, not down here, because that drags your whole eye down. And with hooded eyes, I find that they look quite dragged down anyway, if you know what I mean. Look kind of droopy. So you don't want to make them any more droopy. You want to be making them look more uplifted. So if I do it on this side and just take it right the way down here, hopefully you'll be able to see what I mean by pulling the eyes down, because eyebrows can make quite a bit of difference to how your entire face looks. So I like to just keep it like that rather than all the way down like that. The next thing I'm going to do is, oh, forgot my primer. So I'm going to just use an eyebrow primer, an eyelid primer on the one side and not the other. Just take a tiny little bit, because you don't need a lot of this stuff at all. And then with a beauty blender, just blend that out like that. And it just helps fill in all the creases and makes everything go on just a little bit smoother than if you don't use it. It helps your colour to stick to your eye nicely. So I'm going to just do it on that side and leave this side. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take a transition colour on the good eye. So I'm going to use this colour here, Biscuit. It's a nice light colour. Just going to dip in and tap off the excess. Now I'm not going to take it on the lid. I'm actually going to go into my eye socket here and then blend about halfway. So don't go all the way across, just blend into the eye socket here. So then when I open my eye, you can see the colour that I'm using. And I want it to also go up and out. I don't want to be blending down. I want to bring everything up. And then what I'm going to do on this side is I'm just going to go in again with that same colour, tap it off a little bit, and then just put it into the crease like this. And as you can see, if I now look straight at you, you can't see it. Hopefully you can see, it's a very light colour. You can't see it as well as you can on this side, and it all kind of looks dragged down. Like so. The next thing that I do is I then take a slightly darker colour, so I'm probably going to go with the colour Flavor there, and I'll just pop that into the crease like that and blend it up so it deepens that into the socket. So it deepens that crease and gives the effect of a deeper set socket. Does that make sense? A deeper set socket. That was interesting to say. And then on the other side, what I'm going to do, I mean, you can take it a deeper colour and keep going darker and darker, which is what I'd like to do sometimes if I want a really dark eye look. But I won't tend to go in with a really dark colour straight over the top. I like to gradually blend it in. So on the other side, I'm going to take the colour Earth, and I'm just going to pop it back into that crease like that and blend it across. And I'm going to go all the way across just to show you that it makes your eye look so much more closed and darker than if you were to keep it to the halfway point. If that makes sense. Hope that makes sense. So now when I open my eye, do you see? What I'm going to do is I'm now going to put some colour onto the lid. Generally, I have seen a lot that say don't use a shimmer on the lid because of the way it reflects the light, but personally I like to use shimmers on the lid, so I'm just going to go for it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a light shimmer on the lid, so we're going lighter as we get closer to the inner portion of the eye. So I'm going to use the colour Syrup. This, by the way, is the Revolution Strawberry Cheesecake palette, just in case you're wondering. So I'm going to take some of that on a flat brush like this and just press it onto the lid. Hopefully we'll cover up some of that blue that was on there. Like that. Oh, that's so pretty. It's a really pretty shade. Not sure it goes with the orange and the brown, but I like it. Pop a little bit more on that. That's going on really, really well as well. Look how pretty that looks. So on the other side, on this eye, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a dark shimmer. So I think Slice. Whoa, stuck my fingers in it. Oh, that was not good. And pop it on the other side. I'm also trying to get this done before it goes dark. Although that is a very pigmented, it's a very pigmented. Oh God, my brain. Where's it one? Where's it one? Where's it one? God, where's it gone? Very pigmented shade. Get there. It's really dark, and I think it just makes your eye look even more closed, like so. So can we see the difference? So that's the eye, and and the other eye. Yeah, I don't think the pink particularly goes, but we get the idea of what I'm trying to show you. Hopefully. I hope you get the idea. Right, the next thing is eyeliner. Now, I would love to be able to do a lovely, beautiful, big, thick winged eyeliner, but it just doesn't work with my eyes, and I'll show you why. So this time I'm going to start on the bad side, and I'm going to go, or at least try anyway. I'm not very good at this. This is not the best. Oh, there we go, in there. And line bottom of my eyes, and then pull out for a wing, like so. So if I kept, this is not the best eyeliner in the world at all. I made a bad decision to use this one. It's kind of hard to work with. So we'll just pretend that that was a good wing. But do you see what I mean? If my eyes stayed like that, it wouldn't be too bad. But when I open them, now all we see is a black line and a little flick. It just, to me, it just doesn't work. The bottom of my eyes, I will put some on the bottom of my eyes, but I try not to go all the way in. So if you go on the bottom, like that, if it'll work, and go all the way in, it just, wow, takes over the whole eye. So what I do like to do, if I'm going to put some eyeliner on, is just, ooh, it's not the nicest of things to see, is it? Just go halfway in, like that, and then you can line the top of your waterline. Oh my god, I'm not going to try and do that. I've been practicing. I do tend to poke myself in the eye a lot, and then it waters, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, you can tight line underneath, and it just gives that illusion of a nice little line without it being over the top like that. Even if you get a thin line on this side, it still doesn't quite look right, in my personal opinion. And then the last couple of steps that I will do, if I can just, in fact, I'll get another brush. Let's use, do you know, I cleaned my brushes yesterday and I still seem to, let's just use this one will do. This little flat one will do. It's probably not the best one, but yeah, so I'll just go in with that dark colour that we used, pop a little bit on the end of the brush like this, and then just gently run it. I don't know if this brush is going to work. It's not going to work, is it? Let's try this one. Just gently run it underneath the eye, about halfway, just to balance it out and connect it to the top, like so. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing, like that. And then on the other eye, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the dark shade. I mean, you can use a dark shade, I just like to keep it to the outer corner. And I'm going to take it all the way. Like that. And the last thing I do like to do is pop a little shimmer shade just in the outer corners. I've done it on both sides, never mind. But you can see it just brightens up that inner corner of the eye and makes the eye look more lifted and more awake, rather than this side where we look You can't really see the eyeshadow as much. It just looks dark and just not as nice as the other side. Personally, I'm going to pop up pop up. I'm not going to pop up anyway. I'm going to pop on a little bit of mascara just to finish it off. I mean, mascara's the same either way. Like so. So you can see the finished eyes. So yeah, that's what I do with my hooded eyes. I hope you did enjoy this video and found some of the tips helpful. Obviously you can do lots of different colours, lots of different eye looks, but just following those sort of simple rules, because I have found it really difficult over the years to practice and do different eye looks on my particular eyes because they are extremely hooded and it drives me mad. But these are the things that I have learned and that I do. Like I said, I hope you enjoy this video, and if you did, don't forget to smash that thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Take care.